Okay, you guys, let's go ahead, Scorpio, and get into your general message. I'm using the Energy Oracle cards. Number 24, Adjusted Possibility. Number 24, if that number means anything to you all. Adjusted Possibilities. Many unconsidered opportunities. This is what that means. You see all them doors on this card? That means a lot of doors are open for you. So you need to focus. Sometimes the focus of habit keeping you stuck. So if you are feeling stuck and you're not seeing that you have so many opportunity doors open for you, because maybe you are stuck about some habits of energy. You need to be aware of potential and healer and happiness. Choice at hand is here for you. This is yet every moment giving you the opportunity to open a different door. You have so many doors, so you can open them. Well, they already open for you, so you can walk through them. Are you feeling stuck because of your thoughts and behavior? Maybe you need to take a different course, whether it's in your thoughts or behavior, or a major life decision. So you need to focus, Scorpios, on your thoughts and your behavior if it's not correct and if it's keeping you stuck from moving forward in your life and your major life decision. Some of you may be feeling stuck about making a choice to move forward. And it could be because you're stuck with your thoughts, negative thoughts, or some bad behavior. But you need a major life decision. You need to go through these doors and not keep yourself stuck to move forward, Scorpios. Unlikely in this indecision card means confusion about your course to take. Are you feeling confused about what course you should take? Adjusting Possibilities is here to tell you that you have many options, and it's time to take a look at these things. So look at the things that's around you in your life, because you do have a lot of opportunities that's in front of you, that's so available for you. And it's time for you to take a look at these. And as you consider the many life choice available, you'll feel more and more empowered and motivated to make a decision that will bring you happiness and great strength, and to help you move forward in emotions. And your goals. You will get your goals. So if you're unconsidered ideas, because you're unknowing that you have the ability to make a decision about your ideas, you really need to look at this and see that you have the opportunity to make some decisions, and you have some choices. A lot of choices are going to be available to you if they're not available to you now, Scorpios. And you will have a lot of opportunities that's going to bring you happiness, and empower you and strengthen you. And perhaps there's a making tool you haven't thought of. So if you haven't thought about, you have the ability to manifest whatever it is that you want and desire, you have that tool within inside of you to manifest it. You have the tools to hold on to faith and hope. And maybe you're not aware that you have that tools and you're not using it. So make sure you use your tools and your abilities to manifest these new opportunities. And a connection. So you be aware and be flexible and willing to take a new and different action now. So your first oracle card is the Nine of Wands. So Scorpios, if you're dealing with some situations and some battles, some conflict, some struggles, this Nine of Wands is saying that know that you are at the final push of these battles and these conflicts and struggles. So you're going to be able to get over it. It's almost over for you. So you need to keep pushing to change your thoughts and behavior that's keeping you stuck from moving forward, to taking new opportunities in your life, to taking the action to new opportunities in your life. With this Nine of Wands is saying that you may have been dealing with some struggles and stress and conflict and difficulties, but know that this battle is almost at the end. Like you at the final push of this battle, of this struggle, of this storm, and you will be able to move forward. So don't keep yourself stuck in just looking at what happened and what went wrong in your life. Know that you have many opportunities. You have the possibility, but you have to adjust your thoughts and your behaviors and adjust your life in order to walk through these doors. So you have to really adjust your behavior, your thoughts, especially if you're holding on to inner opposed negative thoughts. You have to adjust that and realize that you have possibilities to walk through a new door. You have a lot of opportunities here in front of you. See all these doors? You can walk through them. But don't keep yourself stuck in a stagnant situation and bounded into whatever you feel like you have been going through, the struggles, the loss, the conflict. Know that you are at the final push to come over this heavy burden, to go into new opportunities. So adjust your energy, adjust your thoughts, adjust your behavior so that you can go through that. See, the Ten of Swords. Something you are worried about, something that is a heavy burden, some conflict, feeling stabbed in the back, feeling let down, feeling disappointed. Know that you are at the end of that cycle. See, this is saying you at that final push. Sorry, guys. See, you at the final push. And now you're going into the Ten of Swords, which means that it's coming to a completion. The heavy burdens, the struggles, the conflict, or the self-imposed negative thinking, bad behavior is coming to an end, and you're going to go into a new cycle because you're at the 10, and the 10 means completion. Yes, it was a heavy burden that you were experiencing, some struggles, some battles, some storms, whether in your life, your love life, your home, your business, your money, whichever. Know that you are at that final push, and now you're pushing through to go into a completion of that battle, of that struggle. And you're at the 10, and the 10 means completion. Yes, it was a heavy burden. It had you worried, stress, and anxiety, let down, disappointed, but know that you are at that final cycle, and it's coming to an end, and you're going to a completion. It's done. So, you were dealing with a lot of heavy battles, struggles, conflict, whether it's inner or outer. Know that it's coming to an end. It's coming to a completion, and you will be able to go into a new cycle. And know that that's why these doors are opening for you. So adjust your energy, adjust your thoughts, adjust your behavior, and realize the possibilities that you have. You have so many doors and opportunities to move forward and take action. It's telling you to take action on your life to move forward. Death. This is you, Scorpios. This is us. Death is saying things need to change. Maybe your thoughts. You need to change the way you think about things. Your behavior. Like your behavior about negative thinking. Self-imposed negative thoughts and vibes and energy. You need to change that. You need to go through a growth. You need to go through a higher spiritual growth and hold on to your faith and your hope and believe that God does have your back, and know that He will never put more on you than you can handle, Scorpios. Know that. Be aware that. I want you guys to be aware that God will never put more on you than you can handle. So you need to go through this growth and go through this change and this major transformation. It's a major transformation that is taking place that is going to majorly change your life. So you're going to have new opportunities, Scorpios. So you may have been dealing with some heavy burdens, some stress, some worry, some anxiety, feeling let down, betrayed, stabbed in the back. Just a very heavy burden, dealing with a lot of battles and struggles in your life. Know that it's coming to a completion, and you're going through this transformation. So don't keep yourself stuck from going through this transformation. Make sure you change and adjust your thoughts and your behavior and your energy so that you can go through this major transformation that's going to take you through a change and a growth spiritually, emotionally, materially, financially, abundantly, successfully. So many opportunities will be open for you. So you have to adjust and make your energy and make sure you go through this transformation and go through this change and this growth. Look, oh, Scorpios, the Four of Swords. This is saying after all of this battle, all of this struggles and conflict that you have to go through, after this major change and this major transformation, you're going to need to rest and detach from the outside world and rejuvenate your energy, your strength. You're going to need to do some meditation and heal yourself and heal your energy. Do some meditation, Scorpios. Because now you're going through this transformation so that you can go into a new opportunity. You're coming over these heavy battles, this burden. So you're going to need to get some rest, work on yourself, work on your healing, working on rejuvenating your energy, rebuilding your energy to a higher level, doing some meditation, getting some rest. Make sure you get some rest, Scorpios, because you were going through some major heavy burdens and battles. But you're at the final push, and look, this is why it's saying it's coming to a completion and you're going through this transformation. So make sure you get some rest and rejuvenate your energy. Detach from the outside world. Detach from people. And focus on yourself. Focus on your health, your well-being, your energy, your own personal healing, Scorpios. The Emperor. This is saying with this Emperor, Scorpio, stability is going to come into your life. You're going to triumph over all of these issues, these circumstances, these struggles. You're going to triumph in your life. You're going to succeed. You're going to have great success. You definitely want stability back in your life, and you will have it. Or it could be talking about a person that's going to come into your life that's going to help you get stability back in your life and help you triumph over a situation and have success. You are a person of authority, Scorpios. And you want material success and stability. What it's saying is that you need to keep a calm head. Make sure you get some rest. Keep a calm head. See, clear your thoughts. Change and adjust your thoughts. And keep a calm head. Especially at this time, based on the decisions that you need to make, all these decisions and all these options. Base it on facts, not on your emotions. Don't be overly emotional, Scorpios. You want to base your decisions and make a choice on facts, not on your emotions. So you have to adjust your emotions. Adjust that heavy emotion. I know we are Scorpio, so we are very heavily emotional. So you're going to have to adjust that so that you can make a decision and make a choice based on facts, not on our emotions. And you make sure you stay clear about your faith and your hope and your belief. With this Emperor, just know you will have stability. This is you having triumph over the heavy burdens, over the struggles, over the self-imposed negative thinking. Whether it's inner struggles or outer struggles, you will succeed and have success and triumph over it and get stability back in your life. You will go through these doors and adjust your thoughts and energies so that new opportunities can come into you. So that you will have the possibility to walk through this door. So you're going to have to adjust your energy and go through this change. Look, it's really telling you need to go through this change and this growth. You need to let this heavy burden, release it, and know that you can go into a new cycle, new opportunities. And you're going through a major transfer. Know that the battle and the difficulties and the struggles, you're at the final push of that. See, that's why it's coming to a completion. The Ten of Swords is completed. Now you're going into a new cycle, a transformation, a major transformation that's going to take you on a new journey. That's why you need to adjust your thoughts and go into this new journey, opportunities and possibilities for your life. A major change for new possibilities. So rejuvenate yourself. You're going to need to get some rest and know that you will succeed. I'm going to clarify this, guys, for you and see what is the heavy burdens and the final push that you need to go through. What cycle that you need to end? What is it that you need to let go and change and adjust? Clarify the Nine of Wands for Scorpios. Please, Holy Spirit, clarify the Nine of Wands for Scorpio. Clarify the Nine of Wands for Scorpio, please, Holy Spirit. The King of Pentacles. This is you focusing on your money and your finances. You want to have financial stability in your life. This is someone holding on to their coins, their money, focusing on their money. And you want financial stability in your life with this King of Pentacles. You want prosperity and abundance. You want to be a wealthy individual. You want to have success. You want to be a successful person. You are someone who is working on their finances greatly. And you're not afraid of hard work. So that's what, just know that you will have more opportunities, especially if you're looking for a job. You're looking for a career change, a possibility to make money. Know that that door is going to be open for you. So adjust your energy. Adjust your thoughts. And know that you will have these opportunities and you're not afraid to work hard. And you are a patient person. So if it's someone new coming into you that's going to help you go through this change, this growth, this person is willing to stick it out to the end. Or it's saying that you are willing to stick it out to the end. Know that your journey is not at an end. It's not over yet. So stick there to the end. Be willing to stick it out to the end, Scorpios, for yourself. If it's not talking about a relationship. It's not over for you, Scorpios. As long as you are, if he wakes you up every day, know that you have opportunities and possibilities ahead of you. You're just going to have to adjust your energy. It's not over until it's over. The only time it's over is when you're up under the ground, when you're dead. You're not dead, so it's not over. But this is someone, this is you, and it's telling you you are willing to stick it out. So stick it out to the end. And you know how you will end up, Scorpios. So manifest whatever it is that you want. Have hope in it and have faith. And know that you will end up with success, with prosperity, with abundance. That's in love, success, and finances. And you will become a smart individual with your money. And you will be a careful person with your money. And you don't just spend your money on anything. So when these options and new doors, opportunities that's going to bring you great happiness, financial abundance, and prosperity, you're going to be watching over your money. And you're going to be very wise and know how to manage your money wisely. And not overly spending your money. Or it could be someone that's going to come in and help you with that. Clarify the Ten of Swords for Scorpio, please, Holy Spirit. Clarify the Ten of Swords. Thank you. The Queen of Pentacles. Look at that. The Queen of Pentacles. This is you. This is you, Scorpios. And you're going to be a wealthy woman. So Scorpio, for Scorpio men, you're going to be a wealthy man. You're going to have prosperity. You're going to know how to wisely manage your finances. So know that whatever struggles or battles that you've been dealing with, you're at the final push when it comes to your finances. Scorpio man, you're going to have prosperity. For my Scorpio females, know that you are at the final cycle. You're at the completion. You're going to be a wealthy woman. You're going to have prosperity. You have the capabilities to go through this new opportunities and doors and adjust your energy and your thoughts. This is a wealthy woman. This is someone who knows how to run a household, very independent, have a great career. But don't keep yourself stubborn and stuck in this energy. with this heavy burden and this worry, this stress. Know that it's at a completion, and you need to go through this transformation so that you can have great wealth and prosperity. Be such a noble, wise, wealthy individual. You get your independence back and stability back in your life. Adjust your thoughts. Adjust the energy. Release it, because it's at a completion. That's for you Scorpio males and females. Adjust it. Adjust your thoughts. Go through this transformation and this growth, and know that you can have, y'all can have prosperity in your life. Financial abundance. You can have your independence back and get stability back in your life. Wow. Clarify the death. What is the transformation Scorpio needs to go through? That, look, the Pentacles. This Pentacles earth sign. Oof. Pentacles falling out for you, Scorpio. The Six of Pentacles. This is saying getting balance, feeling successful. So you're going to gain, Scorpio, financial abundance. This is for the Scorpio males and the females. You will have financial abundance. You will get success. You will feel successful. You will be gaining finances in your life. You will get a pay increase. If you're looking for a pay increase at your job, a raise, a bonus, you will have that. Or if you're looking for a job, you will receive a job, or starting your own business, or the growth in your business. If you already have your own business, you will receive financial gain and an increase. So keep on manifesting financial wealth for yourself, Scorpios. And you will be able to share your wealth. So when you receive this financial wealth and abundance, make sure you share it equally with someone. If you're led to do that. I'm not telling y'all to do that. If you're led, let God lead you on who you should share your money with, who you should share your abundance with. Make sure you use your discernment to know that and tap into your spiritual realm. But you will have financial gain. You will be able to give to others. Clarify the Four of Swords for Scorpio. It's too many. Clarify the Four of Swords for Scorpios. Just one card, Holy Spirit, please. There you go. Thank you. The Three of Wands. This is you leaving that negative energy behind, thoughts or people, places, and things that does not serve you for your highest good. You're leaving it behind. It doesn't matter. It could be a person. It could be negative thoughts. It can be a job. It can be a business. It can be whatever. Self-imposed negative thinking. This heavy burden, this battle, this worry, this disappointment, this sadness. You're leaving it behind, and you're looking forward towards your future, and you're looking in the horizons and waiting on your ships to come in. Maybe you're feeling like, are my ships ever going to come in? You're looking in the horizon towards your future, Scorpios, and you want to see your ships come in, but it's telling you still have some work to do. But keep pushing forward and turn your back on negative thinking, self-imposed negative thoughts. Turn your back on people, places, and things that does not serve you any purpose anymore. And keep working and focusing on your future. Going on a new path. Look, new opportunities. See that? Keep focusing on that. And know that you have possibilities here. So that's why you're looking towards the horizons and waiting on your ships to come in. Wondering, am I ever going to receive my ships? Am I going to ever receive what it is that you're trying to manifest and desire for yourself? Adjust your thoughts. Adjust your energy. Adjust yourself. And know that you have the possibilities to go through these these opportunities and these new doors that's open for you. But you need to take the action now. You need to put in the work now to move forward to a better future, a better path for your life. Make sure you get some rest though, Scorpio, and rejuvenate your energy. Clarify the Emperor. Clarify the Emperor for Scorpios, please. Clarify the Emperor for Scorpios. Ooh, just one card, Holy Spirit. Clarify Emperor for Scorpios, please. Thank you so very much, Holy Spirit. The Eight of Swords. You are keeping yourself stuck, Scorpios. This is why this card, this adjustment possibilities came out for you. Some of you, even probably me, because I'm a Scorpio too, keeping ourselves stuck in this stagnant energy with this self-imposed negative thinking. We're keeping ourselves stuck. Maybe because of negative energies, maybe because we were dealing with a lot of struggles and battles, conflict, financial lack of stability in our lives. Even if it's a relationship, you're keeping yourself stuck. So what you need to do is know, Scorpio, you have the ability to we have the ability to free ourselves. We're not stuck and bound to anything. You see all them swords there? That rope is not tied around you tightly. You got the ability to free yourself, Scorpios. Know that you're not trapped in a situation. Don't be afraid to move forward in your life, Scorpios. Be strong. Be confident have confidence in yourself. Your confidence may have taken a knock just because you were dealing with these battles and these struggles and this conflict. Maybe because whatever you tried to manifest for yourself didn't come through. And it knocked down your confidence. But in reality, it's telling you not to be afraid to move forward. Be strong. Look inward, Scorpio, to your own intuition, to your own abilities, and tap into your tools, the tools that you have inside of you to keep on manifesting. You got to tap into your strength, your abilities. You're stronger than you think you are, Scorpios. You know you have that ability. You are the strongest zodiac sign out here. And we have that ability to get through this situation, these struggles. Feeling trapped and stuck and bound to a situation. We got to do some inner work. Look inward. Subconsciously. And use your subconscious mind to look at the situation in a different way. So whatever, Scorpios, whatever you've been dealing with, whatever struggles and conflict and battles that you've been dealing with, we need to subconsciously look at the situation in a different manner. Yes, our confidence may have taken a knock, but you're strong. You have the ability to change and go through this growth and go through a transformation, to have new options and opportunities to come for you. You will have success and triumph over this feeling trapped and stuck, confused, bound and tied. You will get your confidence back. You will succeed and have stability back in your life, Scorpios. But keep putting in the work. Make sure you rest. Rejuvenate yourself. Just know, I'm feeling, Scorpios. Just know that you are divinely ordered. You are ordered to go through this situation, to get through it. And you will have great success and prosperity in your life. Just hold on to your hope and your faith. Don't give up yet, Scorpio. It's not over. I know it may have been a hard battle, a heavy burden for you. I know it may have been that. It's been that way for me as well. But just know, Scorpio, that we can go through this major transformation and gain financial abundance and wealth in our lives and great stability. Feel safe and secure. Be back independent. Going towards a better future, a better path that will bring us great happiness and empower us in such a major way. So we have to change and go through this major transformation so you can stop feeling stuck and trapped and bound to this heavy burden, this battle, this worry, stress, anxiety. We got to adjust. We have to adjust our energy, our thoughts, adjust our behavior to go through this change, to go through this growth, to have success, to come out of feeling stuck and trapped and bound. Make sure you don't restrict yourself, Scorpios, to go through this transformation. Let this transformation take place in your life. I know, Scorpios, we always got to go through a transformation. It's like, ugh. But just don't give up on yourself. Never give up on yourself and your dreams and your desires, Scorpios. It's not over. It's never over until you're dead up under the ground. I don't care what society says. It ain't over until he placed you up under the ground. Until God says over. When you're up under the ground, that's when it's over. But until then, you still have possibilities and opportunities to change your life and go through a new path. You still have the ability to manifest whatever it is that you want for yourself. You just got to take the action now to move forward in your life majorly, Scorpios. Change the way you're thinking, change your behavior, the things you do.